Hello everybody, it's Leanne Jago back for Soul Journey 2018. Today with another soul starter for you called Let Life Surprise You. So I'm starting off with a paper that I have clear gessoed, and then I'm going to use a Holtz Typo stencil, and through that I'm just going to apply some Liquitex modelling paste. Now a full description of all the materials that I've used will be in the comments box below as well. So just drying that off, as per usual. I don't know where I'm going, and then I know that I want to add some of these Lindy's Magicals. I love these things, so I just sprinkled them on in two different colours there. I'm using a Magnolia Magenta Gold and a Time Travel Teal, and then just letting it do its thing, just adding it and letting it flow, drying it off. And I really love how it dries. It just sort of, I don't know, gives it a great texture in with itself. And then just using some DecoArt Media Crackle Paste, going through a TCW stencil. It's the Persian Gate one. It's a mini one. I love it. I reckon it's just fantastic. Again, I'm not applying this so it's perfectly stenciled. See, there's some parts that are thicker than others. Some parts of the stencil didn't come out, but I love that. It gives that extra bit of texture, which I think is fantastic. Then to add some of my new product that I got, which is the Liquitex Iridescent medium. So I wanted to give it a go, and I've just got some DecoArt fluid medium in a Paynes Grey. Mix those two together, and then just with a makeup sponge, applying it through another Tim Holtz stencil, the numbered stencil. Now if you watch, you'll see that some of it's thicker than other parts. I turn the stencil back to front, use it back to front. I don't use all the numbers all at once, and just randomly apply it. And it gives a great texture. And adds a bit of interest to it, and you can't really see how sparkly and iridescent that is, but it looks really cool. So I didn't want to waste it, so I've just got out a index card and swiped the remainder off of it, so you might see that coming up in the future. So just drying it off again. Now using some of this Punchinella that I've got there in the blue, and then I got sent some gold stars in it one as well. You can't really see it in this photo, but you will see it in the close-ups later on. So just scrunching it up, and then just using a stapler just to punch it onto the card. Just randomly, no real thought, just however it went. I knew I wanted to create a focal point somewhere, and that spot seemed to scream out to me that that was where the person, whatever person I decided in the end was going to be on that spot. Then I've just used my finger and some DecoArt Media Crackle Paste just to put it around there as well. Then I'm just going to go around the outside and give it a border with its Stabilo marks all in the black. We'll activate it with water in a minute. This is my go-to item, I suppose, when I don't know where I'm going. It sort of just helps ground everything. Now, if you saw before, I actually heat gunned where that Punchinella is. Once you staple it down, if you heat gun it, it actually takes on a life of its own. And now I'm just going to add some stitching, something a little bit different. I will fast forward this bit so you'll see me stitch really fast. I'm not very good. Yes, I'm probably tying it off wrong, but I used some tape to hold it there, so it's all good, right? So I just did some lines at the top and then some crosses down the bottom here. I love using crosses. I don't know why, I just do. Okay, where to next? Finding a person. So I've just got out some paper dolls, going through them, see which one I like. You see that I've put a couple aside there, and then I end up going with these four ladies. Adding some foam tape just to give them some dimension, and then I can work with it because I really don't know where I'm going from here. Then I decide to scribble around the outside, and I've just used all in the mark tools. I've used a graphite, then I've used a red, and then I used a black. Then I activated it with water, and I don't actually like it right now, but I keep going. You know, I never throw anything away. I keep persisting until I get something that I like. Now while I'm thinking, I've just got a liquid paper pen out and just adding some dots. Sorry about the cat in the background, I'm babysitting a cat at the moment. So anyway, then on with some Viva LasVega stamps and some Distress Oxides. Just mark some crosses around there, and then I decided those people, the girls, they just weren't standing out enough for me. So then I've just got some gesso and adding that roughly to that back behind them, just to, I don't know, help them pop off the page. Gives a little bit extra. And then I know that I want to use the other Viva LasVega stamp in the crosses. One's called the X's, the other one's the crosses, I think. Again, just with some distress oxides. And then I decided to highlight a couple of those crosses. And then me being me, knew I needed a third one, so I just stamped one there. Again, these aren't perfectly outlined, it's just how it happened. And then it's just about adding a quote. So I think I'm nearly finished, but I'm not 100% sure yet. So I stick a quote down and then I'll have a look at it. Go around it with the Stabilo again. Then I actually decided I wanted to flick some Stabilo, so I've just drawn some on my messy mat there and added some water and then flicked it around. And then highlighting the edges again. I think that really helps for me. I love a good border. At this point I'm thinking that I'm nearly done, but I know that it just still doesn't feel right for some reason. So then I get a yellow and a white in the Stabilo and just do a sort of doodle, I suppose, or squiggly line around the outside, and there you have it. So I'll let you enjoy some close-ups for the moment. And I hope that you come over and join me and use this quote as a starting point for something, for another mini card or something that speaks to you. So thank you very, very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. I'd love to hear your feedback. Yes, I am back with a microphone, so thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.